Did that do it? Are we live? It kind of seems like it. Yeah, it seems like we're live. The usual chaos and confusion starting out a stream, huh? I'm trying to check to see if the Discord bot does its thing, but it hasn't yet. Time to do some quick repairs. I love my pickering. It's such a wonderful tool. There we go. All right, well, what's the plan for today? What's the plan for this time? Well, it's just running some vaults. It's going to put me over level 50. I didn't really want to be over level 50, but yeah, it is what it is. I thought about setting a level cap, but experience is such a difficult thing to come by with Vault Hunters. You need so much of it, right? So it just seems silly to set a level cap. But yeah, I just want to start running some vaults and do a little vaulting. It does look like my Paxil is about to die, but I think we can get her done. I think we can do another one. I will grab a backup. Yeah, these guys aren't so good, but I can grab a backup and throw it in my pack. I mean, might as well. They are backups after all. And I don't usually fill up my pack, honestly. So, if it does happen to break, it happens to break. Let me check once again, see if that Discord bot did anything. It didn't. Very interesting. I wonder why. I am still very much unsure about how to stream. You know, I need a lot more experience with it, apparently. Let's see. Let's put these up in the backpack too. And you know what? Let's kill a little bit of time. See if anybody else is going to join us. Do a little bit of just grinding in the base. Yeah, not too much I can pick up here, apparently. That's so much fun, honestly. I don't know why, but it works. It's just weird. It's just weird. I've got everything going into a backpack here. Just auto pickup stuff. You generate a lot of garbage in the vault, you know, pick up a lot of blocks and stuff, and, you know, just easy to put it all in a backpack and forget about it. I still trying to double check. Okay, I mean, it says we're going. It says we're going. Well, I'm streaming to the void right now, and you know that's how it goes. Unless you're a big time streamer that does it all the time, I suppose. So yeah, I'm just here to run a few vaults. I've made up several crystals at honestly a little lower level with the afterlife modifier on there, just because why not? Get my other mouse going. Is there anything else I need? I don't really think so. Bounties? I got 2 bounties. kill tanks, which I haven't been able to complete, and light a brazier, which gives me a nice echo gem. But all right, let's go. We'll take a random afterlife vault. And it's the dark nether theme. Yeah, that... there's the danger there. But if we get some... oh, I do have a brazier objective. That's nice. If we do get some ore rooms, you get a lot more of the... what are those things called? The player gems. The unique gems inside ore rooms. Yep, here's an ore room right here. Beautiful. Let's go. I am also looking for god altars. Really? Okay, here we go. What do we got? Soul shards. I don't care. Alright. Yep. Apparently I'm not doing too good. See, this is why... oh, where'd it go? Dang it. It gets out of sync. This is why... come on. Let's do the... there we go. Look, there's a player gem already. It's the dang tracks. They're weird. Do soul shards. Nope, don't care. Gotta need some tanks to fill up my objective. We got, yes, Sparkletine. I don't know. I just like gems. Gemstones are always feel so satisfactory. Ah, there it goes again. It's got some kind of weird out of sync bug. It doesn't actually throw the Paxel, but if it's like standing on a rail, it does something strange. It's a weird out of sync bug. Oh, look at all those player gems. Rather lovely. This is helping to save the durability of my Paxel itself, so that's another reason to do it. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh well. Another bomb ignite. Nice. Another Sparkletine. Yeah, I do. This theme can be really annoying for some things, but it is really great for these gems. Just got to remember to actually complete the objective. Get that, light those braziers. I need to make a good hammer, but I'm so close to the next tier that I'm waiting on that. I will once I hit level 50 and get access to the higher tier. Man, so many good ores. Nice. Come on, what do we get? We got an empty room. That's what we got. Oh, there's one. There's a POI. Where's the other one? Where are you at, buddy? There you are. Not quite so much stuff. I guess it goes deeper, huh? Oh, my Paxel is feeling the pain. I think that's it. I think we had a nope, that's definitely not it. All right. Looks like we got some good possibilities here. Got a nice Upaline. I don't really need the Larrys, nor do I even really need the Pog gems, but I like to get them all. And it's all vault experience. Man, I don't know how I'm going to get out of here. All right. Is there something there? Thought I saw a door, but nope. Nice first room. Moving on. We got to find another brazier pedestal thingy. Nice. Yeah, I will say, where are they? I'm going to trigger them sooner or later. Really? That's all? There's only the two. No, there we go. Is there more to this? No. Okay, where's my pedestal? Brazier. I am loving the arcane. I've got a build that is straight ability power. You know, just maximizing that ability power. And it works really well for most things. I have run into some problems, but it works really well. Oh, thanks, Fork Fox. Yeah, here I am talking to myself, but I'm so glad that you joined me. At least I'm not streaming into the ether again. Just here, grinding out a few vaults. Gonna hit level 50 real soon. Not trying to, just happy accidents. Oh, this is a neat POI. Where are you at, guys? Okay, more coins. Lovely. Love more coins, don't we? So not streaming into the void anymore. Thanks to you. Oh. Oh. Well, that's interesting. A whole lot of nothing down here, though. I do like some of the new POIs. They're really, really pretty, you know? They've done a pretty good job of making all the POIs more interesting, you know? When it first came out, the POIs were just really boring. So, Fork Fox, do you what all do you play, and what level are you if you're playing Vault Hunters? Ooh, just keeps going. That was weird. The door just popped off completely. Just plain old Minecraft. I also enjoyed plain old Minecraft. I was doing, you know, a building SMP called Florian. Enjoyed that. I learned to enjoy building a little bit more than I say I have in the past, but it doesn't quite generate the views. And, you know, that's something we always like to do. There's my bounty. So are you familiar with Vault Hunters, or is this a new thing for you? I would assume that you're familiar with Vault Hunters, but maybe not. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll worry about it later. Nice. Old timer. I was playing version 2 for quite a long time and then moved on to version 3. So it's been... it was a happy accident for my channel. I just kind of decided to do something when I started out my channel, and it really kind of took off. You know, that's when Vault Hunters was starting to get some notoriety, and my channel really grew because of it. And more recently, I've tried to branch out and do other things, but, you know, haven't been able to do quite so, I don't know. I still like Vault Hunters. It has a place in my heart, if you will. But you don't currently play, huh? More experience. Sure. Let's get more experience. Are you going to start playing once 20 is released? Because it'll be done, in theory. I'm not holding my breath, honestly, but it's supposed to be near done. Nice. Some good gems. Yeah? I enjoyed the S&Ps as well. I mean, I've been on several, of course, but a whole lot of nothing down here. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be done, like I said. I've said numerous times that I highly doubt that, they'll actually not do any more updates to it. I think there will be a little bit more, but I think principally it's going to be done. And oh, come on. Why is that not going? Gets this weird out of... Oh, it's because I'm standing on the stupid rail. Rawr. Lovely. Lots of good player gems. I felt like 19 was update 19 was a good place to start because I don't think they're going to be doing too much more in terms of low level tuning, but I could be wrong. Never really know. Just love collecting ores. It's a thing. So satisfying. All right, I think we got all that. Got our brazier down here. Up here. Oh, missed that one. Like my blopals. Let's see, how do I get out of here? I think it's this way. Have you been watching the videos of the single player play along? Or did you just happen to see a live and like to do lives? For some reason, I do like to play single player, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. I like S&Ps for certain things. But it also, I don't know, you tend to develop a complex a little bit with S&Ps, where you're trying to keep up with each other. And I like just the casualness of single player too. But anyway. There's not any god altars in here. At least I haven't seen any yet. I do like the nether theme for this. I love good ores. I'm repeating myself, but I do. It's very satisfying. Surprisingly, I guess for Vault Hunters, I'm a pretty casual player. So many people play Vault Hunters and they love the stress and stuff, and I don't. And they love the min-maxing, so maybe you're also in that camp. I'm guessing not, since you said you like regular Minecraft a lot, vanilla Minecraft. like the progression of Vault Hunters, but there's a lot of, I don't know. I never feel like I'm very effective at looting, and that doesn't feel so good. I always feel like I'm just too slow, so I don't even try to be fast. Okay, one more brazier to finish out the objective. Right there in front of me, maybe? Copiously minus trap. Sure. We're in another ore room. Well, I'll take it. Fairlink, how you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. Can't stick around though, huh? Look at my level. I've progressed quite a bit in the last few days, honestly. At the end of the video coming out Friday, I'll be like level 40 and I'm already level 50 here. I've just been in a mood to run vaults, and I've had time to run vaults, which is not always the case. I've heard that too. Yeah, I don't know. I like the serious progression that you get at early levels. But I need to figure that out myself. What I guess. Yeah, okay. There's some things that I don't like about the high levels. I don't like how long it takes to get from thing to thing to thing, you know, from level to level to level. All that for one ore. Ooh, didn't actually. I need to do that hammer. Ooh, echo, echo. Oh, my poor Paxel is gonna die in this vault probably. Let's see. Nope, meant to do that. You got company. Come on, guys. Let's just get this done. Thank you. This one goes deep. Having to be extra cautious. Man, look at all the player gyms. That's like 4 of them, 5 of them right here in this one. That's why I love this theme. Well, love-hate. It's a love-hate relationship. Oh, there's a god altar, finally. Kill champions. That's a nope. It never fails that with the altars, I have something that I need to do, and then I just am unable to find the thing I need to do, right? You know, you need to loot living chests, and then there are no living chests around anywhere to be found. That's what it always seems to me anyway. I don't think... Oh, there's really nothing down here. Oh, whoopsie. I should be fine with 5 minutes left. There we go. Come on. I see it. Oh, I thought I saw a bomb ignite. Do we have more? Nope. All right. Well, I think that's probably it for this room. Oh, no, there's one here. I only had like the one tank, but I am glad I was able to get that one tank and finish up my bounty for that. Well, if anybody's out there, Fork Fox, if you're still there, how's your day been going? Anything amazing happened today? Or anybody else that might happen to be there? Let's see. Let's just kind of take the long way around. And maybe we'll pass through an Omega room and... Oh, I could loot a couple of these. Ooh, man, another ore room. Yeah, I will loot this one. We get some -1 vault time. So I'm just going to have to head straight on out, basically. Oh, let's see. 245. Can I do this? I'm going to try. Now we really got to book it. I think I should be fine, but I really can't stop and loot any others, that's for sure. And I tell you, it always feels terrible if you're running to the exit and you find an Omega room along the way that you have like 2 minutes left to do. That feels terrible, honestly. So I'm a little glad I didn't find an Omega room along the way. But all right, we should be good. Okay. And claim my reward. Oh, that put me up to level 50. Like I said, I kind of didn't plan to be level 50 already, but you know, I'm already retarding my progression enough by doing Warden's crystals on everything. I do like the afterlife on it, definitely, but I don't know. I really feel like I don't know. There's been other playthroughs where I felt like it was going really, really slow, and I really don't feel like this playthrough is going so slow. I don't think he's changed the experience progression at all. So maybe it's the difference. Maybe, I don't know why it is. I was going to say maybe it's the difference between like difficulty hard versus difficulty normal, because I am on difficulty normal. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't feel like this one's going too slow, though. But now we got the fun task of delooting. My crates are starting to pile up here. I open the bounty crates. I don't open the completion crates. Okay, let's get these guys broken down because I accidentally soaked them. $70 durability left on my axe. We're doing great. We're doing great. That is vault stone, not cobblestone. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Oops, don't need that. There's a lot more junk to get rid of. I would very much like to have the junk stuff, junk management, but I don't. I don't know. With living wood, is that burnable? I throw everything burnable in there. I'm not sure that it is, though. Blackstone we need. Gelatin we don't. Concrete we don't. Okay. Yep, delooting is always so much fun. That did not do what I wanted it to do. So tell me something about Vault Hunters, and for anybody out there listening, what do you like about Vault Hunters? That's a very generic question. I know a lot of people will say the progression and stuff. Maybe the better question is, what don't you like about Vault Hunters? What do you find frustrating about Vault Hunters? That may be better, yeah. Ooh, junk, 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 junk. I need a trash can. Need to spend a knowledge point on trash cans. Okay. 17 knowledge. That's fine. I didn't really... Did I even get any living chests? I don't think I did. No, I barely got any chests at all. It was almost all ores. But look at that. Definitely a full pog. Wow. 12. 12 full pogs at the very least, not counting what I already had, plus an echo. That is lovely indeed. Absolutely beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know. Maybe that's why I love those nether themes and just mines rooms in general. I just find them so satisfying. All right, I think I've got enough vault stone. Like that drawer's full. I've got a shulker box full. I've got, but when you're in Sky Vaults, you know, that's what you get. Clem, thanks for answering the question. Vault Hunters is definitely a lot to learn at the start, but I like overall it's very cohesive mod pack compared to a lot of other mod packs out there, and the fact that it is a roguelike. Yeah, most people do like the progression. I totally agree. Whoops. There we go. I totally agree. I like the progression. That's what feels good. There's a lot of things that, well, I don't like the mod selections that they have. I think actually I would like Wald's vaults better because they've done a better job, I think, of selecting mods to go along with it. But yeah, another thing I guess that I don't like about it is that you really there's a lot of strategy that you have to learn, and to me it gets overwhelming. I kind of like to pick a niche and stay in that niche, and I don't like to change that much. But I think especially as you get into the higher levels, you really have to change your builds more. And I'm not sure that I'm cut out for that. I don't feel very good about it anyway. But yeah, roguelikes. Now, did you see the series on, oh, what was that? It was the reverse of Vault Hunters. It was the inverse. You go into the overworld. Oh, God, what was that called? I did a series on it. I've done it twice. I liked it quite a bit, honestly. Oh, hey, there's another one I can complete. Oh my, we're not going to be able to do any bounties for a little while. But it was a roguelite as well. And you built up, plus there was the April Fools. Haven't seen the reverse. Okay. Well, now I got to find it because I got to share. So in this, it was a data pack, just a data pack and a resource pack. Let me turn around here. It was a data pack and a resource pack. And Mono, somebody or other. You've been trying to find a good seed to play on, but I haven't been a fan of the Terralith generation. I've only made it to level 20 so far. Well, that's why I like Sky Vaults. There is no terrain generation. You make it. You don't have to like your seed because there's nothing to worry about. All right, anyway, back to that mod pack. Again, it's not a mod pack, it's a data pack, but I really enjoyed playing it. Let me go to I'm on my phone here looking at my content. Playlists. No, everything is Vault Hunters right now. Where's my full? Oh, there's no. You all. There we go. I'll get there eventually. Okay, Border Hoarders. Rogue Craft. That's what it is. God, I couldn't find that. Pull that name out of my head. Rogue Craft. So in Rogue Craft, you start in a pocket dimension. Like Vault Hunters, you go into a pocket dimension. In Rogue Craft, you start in a pocket dimension, and then you go out into the overworld. And you have basically there's a difficulty that increases as time increases until eventually you die. And then you go back to the pocket dimension, and you can one of the goals of going into the overworld is to make points. Your like your knowledge points or your skill points in Vault Hunters. So you do things that and collect things in order to be able to make those points. And then when you do eventually die, you spend the points on buffs in this pocket dimension, the dome. So it's the inverse of Vault Hunters in the dimensionality of it, but it was a lot of fun, and it was just standard vanilla overworld. You can make your points by killing mobs. There are new bosses that you try to kill, and you get points that way, or you can just go mining, get some diamonds and gold, and make your points that way too. So that was a lot of fun. And well balanced, I think. Yeah, I think it took me, I don't know, we did it on a server. There were a few people. We spent 3 or 4 weeks doing it. It was just a lot of fun. So Rogue Craft, definitely give it a try if you're interested. Like I said, it is a data pack and a resource pack, not a mod pack. So you won't find it on CurseForge. You'll have to get it on, I don't know. But I've got a playlist on there, and you can find more information by looking at the playlist. Hydration break. All right. What? Oh, no. I now need to make a new tool. My Paxel is dead. And at level 50, I can make Vaulterite things. So, time to make some Vaulterite. That should be enough. Vaulterite. There we go. And I'll have to make some gems to get this put together. Well, let's go ahead and put it in there because we're going to put the gems on there. We need shoveling and axing, and that is all I want, at least of those. I could put some additional mining speed on there, but honestly, I don't really feel like it needs a lot of mining speed. And I'm going to make a new chest breaker also later on. So I don't I don't really want to do that right now. I don't want to use all my gemstones. Nope, not that one. Put that one in there. Because I feel like gemstones are kind of precious. I'm not getting enough gemstones to be able to feel like I could just make new tools willy-nilly. I've got, let's see, only 10 gemstones, and you get gemstones by scrapping your jewels, and I do have quite a few jewels, so, but I don't have enough that I feel like I can afford to just scrap a bunch of them, you know? So, yeah, there used to be an overabundance of jewels in Vault Hunters, like circa update 15 or something. But now I think it's a lot, well, they're a little more precious than they were before. So, what else do I need? I feel better about that. That's got a lot of repairs. Not going to worry about my chest breaker yet. It's doing good. So I guess it's just time to run another vault, because that's kind of what we're here for. These are all level 40-ish crystals. Even though I have level 50, I could do something higher, but that's all right. Let's get some of these. Let's see. So let's see. What should my goal for this vault be? It's going to be a random vault. I really can't say anything about it. My goal is usually to complete the objective, but we could do something different. My goal is also usually to get some god favor, some reputation. That's what I've been working on building, and it's not so much. It's not so much. So, I'm open to ideas. What kind of things should we do in this vault? We could just run around and look for Omega rooms. That might be exciting if we actually find one, but no real guarantees of that. Look for dungeons. I don't really have the ability to look for dungeons. Like I don't have Hunter or something like that that might show them. So I don't know. It's hard to look for dungeons, honestly. I tend to go into a room and I tend to just go into a room and just clear it. You know, go do all the POIs. 2 Omega rooms, you say, huh? Well, how about this? How about this? We'll see what the objective is and run for 10 minutes and see if we get something. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. All we can do is try. Okay, we've got an elixir. And yeah, well, hi, Chris. Thanks for the vote of confidence here. Finding Omega rooms is always fun. I mean, it always feels so good to find an Omega room. A couple vaults ago, I found a mushroom, and I was super excited for that because I've got a goal for some big knowledge expenditures here, and now I'm ready to do that. But yeah, let's see. Maybe. All right. Next poll. Next poll. Normally, I just go straight in the direction out of this room, which I guess is going to be north, even though it doesn't really say. But should we go straight, or should we like turn right or left? Which direction sounds good to you guys? And then I'm just going to go in one direction. Or actually, we could do a spiral. Maybe. Not a bad idea. I'm going to go ahead and collect some sand. I don't really... NASCAR, left turn. I don't really need the sand, but, you know, I'm here. Might as well. So are you a big NASCAR fan, Clem? I got to admit, I am not. I have actually never seen a NASCAR event. It's ranks right up there with any other kind of sports ball. Not at all. Okay. Fair enough. Terrible on the elixir. Hordes are not going to do it for us. Well, that's unfortunate. Here we go. Here we go. It's an Omega room, the pixel art room. I have actually never found one of these, and that's pretty fun. You guys called it. Thank you. That's pretty amazing. Let's go. Woo! I know, it's so fun. You did it. All right, this is not any fun. Let's do this. All right, that's easier. Woohoo! It is a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. Love it. Oops, missed that one. Such a weird, interesting hack to get up and down places. So many woodens, it's pretty crazy. That's going to give me like a lot of mod boxes, really. I didn't really empty the mod boxes out of my pouch after the last one, but it'll be interesting to see how many I get here. Traps galore! Yay! Haha! Oh, there's that one way up there. Boy, you guys came up the water. That's what it is. I was like, how did you get up here? So let's see, 20% full on the elixir, and we got a few more things to do here. I'm not getting great elixir from these guys, but it might just be enough because there's just so many of them, right? I can't reach it. Yeah, I'm not getting great elixir from these guys, but there's just a lot of them. Yay, I like the spirit of that. Maybe you'll give Sky Vaults a go. Yeah, you just don't have to worry about terrain generation. I like there is an extra challenge aspect to it, of course, as well. And I'm kind of enjoying that right now. Oh, I almost fell off there. Oh. You know, you've got to collect all those resources manually, and I've been soft locked. You know, there's been things that I haven't found. I needed watermelon or melons for a long time, and I wasn't getting them. I did just recently get them, but I was like level 30 before I got melons. So you can run into issues, but it does offer an additional challenge. So I'm kind of liking that. Let's see. I'd like to be on a cool island and just have the ability to do raw vaults. Yeah, I do like the ability to do raw vaults. Oh boy, that almost didn't work out so well. I do like the ability to do raw vaults for getting resources as well. Your island is very boring, that they give you, but hey, you can do your own thing. Make it as pretty as you want. I'm very much an engineer. Function over form. And so, yeah, that's just me. Those guys are going to come in here and drop on me, aren't they? Gonna come up that water. I guess not. Oh, there you are. Boop. Bye-bye. Okay, Let's go get that one. No, you're right. There is a lack of a view. No denying that. It's definitely not pretty at times. Do I fall out there? No, okay. I thought I might fall all the way through and out with that one. Where am I at? Okay, I think I've gotten all of the pixel art up above. Yeah, I got that one. Okay. So now let's... Where are you at? I heard you fall. Okay, I'm a third of the way through the elixir, and it's just from these wooden chests so far. We'll be halfway done with the vault by the time this room is finished, I would say. There's a secret lair? What? Oh, do I got to go up to those guys again? I feel like I found a secret. You know? Maybe not. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with the elixir progress so far, especially considering the woodens just don't give a ton of elixir. I mean, they're not jackpots, so. It's driftwood. And it looks like, yeah, this is all made out of driftwood stuff. This is the first time I found one of these rooms, and it's good, but it's also, yeah, there's more up there. Dang. Anyway, it's good, but it does take a long time to do. Yeah. But an Omega room is always a good thing. Now the question is, can we get a second? Where are you guys at? I saw ya. I was gonna say, I don't know that I saw any. I didn't know there was a trap, but apparently there was. All right. Oh, there's a big old school of them. There we go. I like the arcane. Oh, I made it. Good. I like the arcane. It works just pretty darn well, honestly. All right, I'm going to test this one to see if there's... Nope, there's nothing in the bottom of that. Okay, left turn. So we are going to go this way and just spiral to the left. All your stuff in a box on the left. And yeah, 50% elixir done. All right. Let's just stop and catch this POI while we got it right here. Cheap, quick, and easy. Maybe not so cheap. So yeah, I am going to do that. I'm going to hit hit POIs when they're like on the main level, or something looks particularly appetizing. Like maybe that. I don't know. We're searching for Omega rooms, so we said we'd keep on going. But always like to get that completion. So any chance we got to progress that completion a little bit, try to take it. Now that's interesting. But it is only wooden, so we got a pylon here. Okay. These things take a long time to break, and you're supposed to get a special temporal. You have a rare chance of getting a temporal modifier. Ah, you guys, you ruined it. And I've never succeeded in like getting anything from these guys. But I'm going to give it a shot. It just started. Ah, forget it. It just started over. All right, fine. Now we got the whole world coming in to say hi. I'm not even really getting any elixir from the dwellers either. I got something. Oh, you're right. There's a temporal relic. I did get something. Well, good eyes. Good eyes. That's just woodens. We'll just keep on going. Wait, what do we got chasing me here? Oh, that's a dweller. Yeah, honestly, I'm not too sure what you do with those. I'm not too sure. There's a quest on it, though, that I just kind of glossed over, apparently. It's an ore room. I got my fill of ores in the last vault, so we'll keep on going. No, who am I kidding? I never get my fill of ores. It's just not a thing. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? The dwellers? They could be my Omega elixir. Yeah, but I didn't see any elixir coming from them. I mean, I guess we can... Yeah, we'll just go downstairs and kill some things and see what we get. See, I get no elixir from Horde. Oh, ores could be my Mega. You're right, they could be. They could be. But we're not certain. Well, I mean, I want to complete the objective, yes. Those are my Omegas. Those are good. That just makes such quick work of those guys. That, I think, might be ornates. Yes, yes. So those are... Oh, I almost jumped into that. Those are the Omegas, so I'm stopping to get those for sure. But ores could be really good as well. Let's see. Need to go up. Oh, well, I guess this is our chance to test the ores theory here. Yeah. Yeah, ores are really good. Definitely. Yeah, yep. So should we go back and hit that ore room or continue looking for Omegas? I'm going to go ahead and run to this room, and I guess maybe next time we see an ore room, we'll stop there, huh? Yep, could go back indeed. A god altar. What are we going to get here? Killed dwellers. Yeah, we don't have a ton of time, and it's Windar. We're not doing a lot of combat, so I'm not going to do that. I would if I was like just clearing rooms. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. That's a challenge room. I thought this was the blacksmith's keep. And before you ask, no, I am not doing the challenge room. Every time, every single time I have done a challenge room, I have died. This build just does not stand up to those things. I've learned that the hard way. Wait, I turned around. I had hoped and had thought that we had found another Omega room, though. Okay. One. I like to make a mental note of where the pylons are. Living chest. Okay, I'm going to make a stop. Those aren't great, but I'm trying to, I've got a knowledge goal. Yeah, this is my first time trying the spiral strategy, and I'm kind of liking it too, honestly. It works pretty well. Was that a champion? I think I heard a champion somewhere. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, oh, number two. Number two. Yeah. Nice. And it's got the big bonus of the ornates. Loving it. Loving it. You did. You called it. You said two. Very nice. Very nice. I didn't see what I got from Gilded. I don't think I get very much. Nope. Okay. Not a ton, but ores is ores is ores. And it all helps. Now, that finished it. Consume the lodestone. Nice. Okay, there's another paint can over there. And then we got the downstairs stuff. Ah. And 5 minutes to get out or find a lodestone. Livings. Nice. Okay. We got company. Down we go. Is there anything down here? No dwellers yet. Nice. And coins. Lovely. Lovely jubbly, as Joel says. Anything else? Come on, there should be another. Oh, there's another paint can. Yay! More livings. I've been there. More coins. Another paint can. feel like there should be more coins somewhere, but I guess not. I'll take it. Okay, we need to go this way. And so we're going to hit the next room and just stay in there and find the lodestone so we know how to get out of here. Because when you get down to this, less than 5 minutes, always good to make sure you know you're out. There's my lodestone, right smack in the middle. All right. We're good. We're good. Good vault indeed, and we're not even done yet. Nothing down there. Bow guy. More gemstones, or ores. Lovely. Three minutes. Was that a door? No. No. Not this late. Most of the time I cheese those, but not with only 2 minutes left. As a matter of fact, I've been known to just leave the dungeon 3 minutes early, Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's why. Creepers will end your day real fast. There's something below us with lava. Ooh. Oh, I think I got a charm. Where are they all at? Well, running out of time. Come on. See you back there, you little hellion. Okay. 1 minute. Good enough. Good enough. Nope, you don't need to min-max each vault. I agree. Surviving a vault is more important than looting everything super well. But a little extra looting doesn't ever hurt. Nice. Only 22,000. See, that's kind of low, I feel like. But I am warden, so that makes a difference. Nice. Wow. Okay. Let's drop the stuff and keep going. Shall we? Well, my loot chests are getting to be so full. All right. So big question. Only 8 mod boxes? You get mod boxes from wooden chests, right? I mean, right? Yeah, wooden chests. Only 8 mod boxes from all of those wooden chests within that pixel room. Wow. That's such a surprise. I've totally expected a ton more mod boxes after that pixel room. But carbon, almost 900 raw carbon, which also comes from the wood chest. Um, that's a lot. Now we did have carbon from the previous vault, but I think that was mostly, yeah, that was the nether theme, and it was mostly ores. So that's a pretty good run. Anything else that I got here? Yes, a Vault God charm. I've only got the one Vault God charm that came with one of the quests. So it's another Valera charm. Same two things, but this is much better. Well, 4%, so 2% per reputation. But I think this is better than the other Valera charm that I have. The other one is 0.4% per reputation. So that's a much better charm. I'm not gonna use the wait a minute. No, but yeah, it is 0.4 for increased armor, 2% for effective. So these are the exact same, actually. Just to reverse the order, and it threw me off. Interesting. Well, I guess I might as well start running this Valera's charm, since I've got another one to replace it. What else? I want to unload stuff. So let's take a few minutes and empty stuff out. We've got cobblestone. I don't need those things. Eggs. That can go. Sand can go. White wool. Andesite. I'm looking for stuff that's just going to go into my storage system, that I can just unload. Well, the stick didn't for some reason. What else do we got? We got not a lot of armor, not a ton of gems, but those will all go in. Let me turn off my magnet. Let's go throw stuff on the ground. In one of my Vault Hunters playthroughs, I made this laboratory type of thing, and I was doing that laboratory blocks all the time. But I don't need to with this playthrough. And I know wool and concrete have value, but I guess let me pick these up and we'll do it again. I could put the concrete in the system. And I do, those will turn into driftwoods, I think. Maybe? Yeah, look at all that concrete. I don't need to save all this concrete. Lots and lots of different concrete. Okay, driftwood planks. Do those turn? Yeah, those just turn into driftwood. That was maybe a... I don't need any driftwood. I got lots of it. But, if you found that pixel room and there's that one pixel that's full of driftwood, maybe not such a bad thing to farm up. Item rarity affects the mod boxes, huh? Well, I know I've had better luck with mod boxes, or I feel like I've had better luck with mod boxes, but my item rarity isn't that great. 2.5% there, and 9% there. We should be able to just look right here. 22% overall, but only 5% item quantity? Well, surely I've got a lot more item quantity. Maybe let me hold the right tool. That makes a difference. Yeah, 10.2% quantity and 24% rarity. Still, that's surprisingly high item rarity. I didn't think that I had that much. I guess I've got maybe stuff on my armor. Yeah, that's where a lot of my item rarity is coming from. 25% item rarity, I think, is pretty good. So, you know, again, I don't know why. I feel like I got a lot smaller number of mod boxes than I expected. So, all right. Well, hey, guys, I need a couple minutes to go take a break, a little bio break, and I'll be right back as soon as I can. All right? I don't have any music for you, unfortunately. Last time I did a stream and I put music on it, it got copyright claimed because I wasn't, yeah. YouTube, the YouTube autoplay stuff kind of went astray. That's the right word. Went astray. So do you mind the lack of music? I've been really toying with this music thing. So think about that. Maybe answer in the chat while I run and take the bio break. I'll be right back. All right, all right. Back. So, note to future self, don't drink a large soda with dinner before streaming. Although in actuality, I still can't help myself. Do need that hydro break. All right, kill entities. Assassins for an echo gem. Yeah, absolutely. 4 bomb ignite for some garbage. No. 4 pizza night. 5 pizza night. No. 2 inscriptions. I don't think so. Submit 100 chromatic iron. I can absolutely do that. But no. 17 netherite. No. 46 painite. That seems like a lot. I mean, if we knew we were going into a nether vault, maybe. But, all right, kill horde mobs. It's garbage, but we'll do that. Fine. All right. So, shall we hunt Omega rooms just like the last one? Oh, you like making the farms for the vault crystals? Yeah, honestly, I said earlier, I'm an engineer. Function first, making farms. Yeah, that's something that really scratches that itch. I did a couple in the Florian. I did this dirt farm, which I was really quite proud of because the process is rather convoluted. So, but yeah, I love making farms, and I'm not going complicated on my farms right now, but yeah, in general. That's usually the thing that I do when I play Minecraft is make farms. I had a public server that I was playing on when I first got started with Minecraft. I built this huge base. As a matter of fact, I've got a video on it. It's about the floating sky island. And it was like, what was it? 8 chunks in diameter and like uh, 10 chunks tall. And it floated above the island, the ocean. And yeah, it was a crazy big build. And it was just chock full of farms. Had made a big iron farm over my prismarine farm nearby. And yeah, making farms is fun. Although, you know, now that I've made basically every farm, I find it a little less challenging to make farms, you know, like a moss farm. I've made moss farms. I've made flower farms. They're not that difficult to do and not as challenging as doing it the first time. But yes, more than building, I like making farms for sure. Okay, let's pop in to the vault, make sure I got everything. I think so. Let's go. So what are we going to do? We got another elixir. Another desert-ish theme. So we're going to hunt for Omega rooms. Or do something different. I don't know. I think hunting for Omega rooms was fun. Let's just follow the same spiral. Maybe we can try to repeat the experiment, right? Follow the same pattern, have the same goal, and see if we achieve the same results. I think we got exceptionally lucky in the last one. Okay, what do we got? Kill dungeon mobs. I'm not searching for dungeons, so not bad elixir from those guys, honestly. Magnet. Turn that back on. Oh yeah, will we get the same results? Inquiring minds want to know. And if you're old enough to know where that comes from, give me a shout out, because that says something. Okay, come on. Get around the cactus here. Thank you. I honestly don't remember what that comes from. It's just been ingrained in my consciousness. Subconsciousness. Ah, ouch. Here's a fun little game. Maybe. Tell me how old you think I am. I'm not going to answer the question. I'm not going to give you the answer, but it's fun to, it's interesting to see what people think. And I forgot and missed my turn. Stay focused. Hello. Where did you guys come from? Oh. Well, I guess we're here. I see a bomb. I see a sparkletine up there. Maybe that's an Escalium. Yeah, I'm pleasantly impressed with the spiral, honestly. Yeah, sparkletine, Escalium. Got some good ores here. As far as elixir, it's just okay. It's not a jackpot. But, you know, every little bit helps. Boop. Inevitably, I feel like I just go straight forward. I get through about 3 or 4 rooms, and that's all I really ever get to see. So it is nice being able to see more of the vaults, but I don't know that it's better or worse. And like last time, we'll spiral for 10 minutes and then work on trying to complete the elixir. I'm going to hit some things, some POIs along the way, trying to gauge what my good elixir things are. But I mean, honestly, that for that little bit already, I mean, we're like 10%. So it's not going to be that bad. So nobody wants to take a guess. Yeah, you're right. It is just all down to luck. So nobody wants to take a guess on how old do you think I am? All right, Vinny says 34. Thank you for answering. Again, not going to answer yes or no, but I find it interesting to see what people think. Raymond says 32.5. That's oddly specific. Are you going for like a Price is Right, way of winning? All right. Okay, elixir from those guys. Not jackpot. Do we have... Come on, give me more. There's no more? Ah. All right. Well, so with Sky Vaults, these guys are good because it's lots and lots of potato resources, right? You can unpack these into like 9 potatoes each. So, I don't really go out of my, make a huge point to go out of my way to get them, but when they're handy, I get them. It makes resource collection in Sky Vaults just a little easier. They've got, apples and carrots and beetroots and all of them. So apples especially can be particularly nice because they're hard to get from trees. You have to you can do the villager trade for it, but even that can, for a large quantity of them, can be kind of pain. So, well, we are not having the same good luck that we did with Omega rooms in the last vault, are we? There's still plenty of time, plenty of vault to explore. It might happen. 2 Omega rooms would be pretty darn nice, wouldn't it? Oh no, you're right, you didn't call it, so there you go. That's the problem. Wow, a little laggy there. Yeah, you jinxed it, That's all right. We'll need the rest of everybody else to put on extra good vibes to try to make up for it, right? Okay, well there's my bounty complete. I also want to see what this altar is. Kill tanks. Not yet. So I've learned kind of the hard way that with altars especially, you need to be picky. It's like bounties. You need to be picky. There's been too many times, I think I got overconfident or extra lucky or something initially with my first couple of the God altars. They were super easy to complete. And so then the next one, I was like literally running around looking for one single living chest, trying to get it completed. So if you complete one, you get you get 1 to your God reputation, and if you don't complete it, you lose 1 from your God reputation. So it's much better than it used to be. It used to be you would like curse the vault, and in a multiplayer especially, that would curse everyone, and that just felt really bad, right? So it's much better than it used to be, but losing God reputation because you failed still doesn't feel very good. So I like to make sure that I pick ones that I feel like I have a good chance to complete, right? And here's another one. And there you go. All right. And these guys, gunpowder sacks, also very good for sky vaults. All right, let's check that out. So like if I am seeing, if I get one that says get, okay. So like this one says loot living chest. If I'm looking around in the room and I'll see that there's a couple POIs with living chests, I might go ahead and grab it. But we're not looking for living chests. We're mostly doing running. And so, I think our chances of finding enough living chests within time are somewhat slim. And so I'm not going to get it. If I was running around specifically looking for living chests and I had Hunter or something that would help me to find them, I'd be like, oh yeah, no problem. Let's go. But yeah, got to be a little careful. And like I had one that said champions or dungeon mobs or something. Well, we're not looking for dungeons. We're running. If I had something on my stone that, that would be like Dungeon Hunter, then okay, sure. We could do that, That's just me trying to play it smart. There's a lot of people that will just grab it and take it and let the dice roll where they may. But that's the engineer in me, trying to min-max. Try to take a look around, grab a quick, easy POI. Build up that elixir a little bit. We're at 14 minutes, still looking for our first Omega room. No, not a good spiral vault this time round. The Omega rooms they lie elsewhere. But I do get nervous when I get too far away from the portal out if I need to bail for some reason. And so it is good to the spiral works pretty well for keeping close to that, Okay, a cheeky POI over here with some livings. Champion obliterated. And I think the assassins are, maybe really good. The creepers, I think, are really good for my elixir. So, I think the livings were pretty good. Okay, not a Omega room, a challenge room. I've died in these. Not going to do it. It's just, you could get netherite and stuff up there, but I don't need it. So, it's sad. That room is really neat. Okay, let me keep on going. That room is really neat, and so few people actually take the time to loot it. I wish there were more incentive to loot it. So Raymond asks, how do you stay? I get Raymond. How do you stay motivated to play this pack for so long? Every time I try to play, I can't get past level 30 without losing interest. It is a bit of a challenge. The higher it goes, I think I tend to lose interest more. I thought I saw a living chest. I do just like running vaults, and I find them strangely satisfying just even if it's raw vault, just loot it and run it. Tend to do it before bed, honestly. It's just maybe not such a good idea. You're level 130 something. Wow. Once you get past 50 to 80, you can get overpowered. Then you can chase things. Yeah, I've always struggled to get past, like to get to 80. I've always died at like 65 or so. But then also it's usually on SMPs, and that's when they peter out too. So a single player world, that's why I like a single player world a little better, is you're more in control of the pacing of it. I think making videos helps to stay motivated because, I want to have something to show everybody, to be to make a video about. Ah, okay. I was not expecting that. Hit my get out of jail free card there with a storm arrow. So, yeah, making videos, I think, helps to stay motivated too. It is its own work, which is a different problem because you've got editing to deal with, which is kind of a pain. But like I said, it does help. Okay, we stopped looking for Omega rooms right now just so that I can get out of here. Gotta figure out how to get out of here. Wow, more coins. And coins are really good jackpot. We're going to finish the elixir with these if we keep finding coins like this. So I guess, what is it that you find bored? What makes it boring for you? What you say you get bored, I understand, but what exactly is boring about it? Goodness, something else spawned. Oh, there's some livings. Full of sagey. Got some living, boys. I enjoyed playing with Sagey. I saw he was back playing and making videos. Oh, excuse me. Which I'm happy for. My mod videos are amazing, or I would probably never get so far in this pack. Oh, you're welcome. I feel in general people tend to lean toward not more instant gratification, and this mod pack gets grindy. I absolutely agree. It does get very grindy, and it is harder to stay satisfied. And it's not necessarily the instant satisfaction, though maybe that is a part of it, because for me, completing vaults is fun and satisfying. And so as it gets harder, the vaults get harder to complete, and therefore it is less fun. Okay, challenge room. Again, not an Omega room, challenge room. Am I going to do it? No. You know why? Every single time I've done a challenge room, I've died. I'm sticking with that mantra. I do not know how to successfully complete this challenge room. I've done it twice, and I have just gotten my butt handed to me. I mean, I just overwhelmed and no hope of doing it. So it's my build out, it's my skills, it's my armor. Something about the guardians that are in these challenge rooms. Just no, they eat my lunch. So no. And I think it's the block. I need more block. I need more crit hit resistance because I think they do a lot of criticals, and I basically have no crit hit resistance. Okay, we're down to 8 minutes. It's time to get serious about completing this elixir. Unfortunately, no Omega rooms found in this run. We got to turn in right here, so I'm going to loot this room. If I can figure out how to get downstairs. You guys came from up there. Okay, we're dwellers up there. I used to do X marks the spot rooms all the time, you know. They got significantly harder with the revamp. Dang. So many of you guys. There was something up there I missed, huh? livings. Are you guys in a... You guys are in the wall somewhere. Feels like. There you are. It's a little bit of looting. All right. Hey, that finished up the elixir. Very nice. Very nice. Again, going back to I like to complete a vault. That's what I find satisfying. Okay, I loved coming from Vault Hunters 2 and getting excited for X rooms before I knew that there was a challenge. Learned the hard way. Yeah, well, they're even more hard now. The village rooms also. You know, I think they've gotten... I haven't tried one in this version of Update 20, right? But I think they're also a lot harder. All right, can I just say how much I really like Arcane? It just melts that thing so much. I mean, it does help that I've got this wand with 2 levels of Arcane. So that really does help a lot. But yeah, it's so much fun. It's just a spray and pray. It's the machine gun of Vault Hunters. And that makes it fun. Tanks take a long time. See, I think the Guardians have about the resistance or health or something as tanks. They die in about the same speed as tanks. And so it takes a lot of work to finish, to defeat a tank. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next room. My out is right here if I don't find it in the next room, but we got 4.5 minutes. So yeah, the challenge rooms, they just put out way too many mobs for the amount of damage that I can output. So I definitely feel overwhelmed. Not getting a ton of good stuff up here. Whoa! Oh, there's the thing. Let's see. How do I do this? Good thing I happened to make it. So before Arcane, with my last playthrough, it was Fireball and Storm Arrow, and those were definitely fun. But I've got Storm Arrow again. It uses so much mana. It's difficult to plan, but it's a very powerful ability. Ah. And as you can see, I hardly even use my sword. I just arcane everything. All right, come on. There's got to be some more chests around here. That can't be it for all the wooden chests. I guess it is. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Is there... What? Oh, it's music notes. We got a piano. And I'm starting to get a lot of lag. Think got all that. All right. There's something over here. Minute and a half. Time to get back up to that upper level and get out. Okay, so Stacy Josh says, if you want to work with me, just hop in my PM in my socials. Hee hee. So, Stacy Josh, do I want to work with you? Do you work on the dev team? I feel like I know some of the dev team, but I don't know everybody for sure. But that's awesome if you work on the dev team. Wow, 38 rooms discovered. We did a lot of exploring and not a whole lot of stuff, not a lot of experience either, but that's all right. So am I like catching that right? I've thought about trying to work on the dev team actually, because I could. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff going on too. I'm running out of room. It's easier to be an armchair critic. You know, I can't say, what's the right phrase? You know, I feel like I have decent feedback. I feel like I have decent observations, but I definitely understand that it goes much more in depth than I'm getting to. So I can kind of understand that. Well, thanks, Josh. Thanks, Stacy Josh, for the message and, you know, for being open to that kind of feedback, I suppose. And yeah, maybe, just maybe. All right, did we get anything? We really didn't do a ton of looting. You know, I think I still had a lot of those in there. Gems. Didn't get a ton of gems. Got some good stuff. Oh, yeah. So Raymond says he didn't realize that the season 3 was still in development. Yes. Yes, it is. It's definitely still in development. Although it should be wrapping up. They are talking about, finishing it up. They are talking about, finishing it up and planning soon. Looks like I got a crystal cave, crystal cave, and Pog from maybe that champion that I killed. Pogs are always useful. Pogs are always nice. Yeah, we'll just kind of leave all that. It's just garbage. We can unload those things. Those will go into the storage system. Hang on. I'm starting to get dry mouthed. Hydration break. Everybody take a hydration break. My streaming setup is minimalistic. I don't have the overlays. I don't have transitions, and I don't do a face cam and all that good stuff. But I understand why the streamers call for a hydration break. It's valuable. Yum. But yes, supposedly, and I say supposedly, I say that like I don't believe it, but what I'm hearing is that update 20, which should be coming out in the next, I think, week or two, should be the last update. But I really believe that there will be at least one more afterward. You know, I just don't feel like Okay. From software development experience speaking here, I don't feel like you can make the kinds of changes that you're going to be making in update 20 and not have any problems. So there will be hot fixes. There always are hot fixes. That's not what the complaint, but not. It's not. That's not the issue. But there will be tweaks. I think that will be necessary as after the update's been out for a little while. They're gonna find some things. Somebody's gonna find an exploit, for instance, or something, a balance issue, and Iskal's just not one to let it be anymore. Sometimes. So I think he's going to keep chewing on update 20 after it's released. I think he's going to keep thinking of minor things, and there might be there'll be a 21, I predict, and there might even be a 22. But they are talking about update or for season 4, version 4, and I like what I'm hearing about it, and I'm excited for it too. Because one of my big complaints is that the mods haven't changed appreciably since update 2 or since version 2 of update of Vault Hunters, and some of them are just garbage. Some of them are just not worth it at all. They're intended to support different play styles, but I just feel like some of them are not valuable at all. So anyway, I would like to see a better selection of mods, but that's neither here nor there, really. We have only one more bounty that I can get. 79 knowledge essence. That's an awful lot. I don't know that we can do that in a vault. Yields, I'm always looking for knowledge essence. So let's go again. 12 vault diamonds. That's more, that's doable. Let's do that. Ooh, and look at that. Almost level 51. Almost level 51. I'm thinking one more crystal. And then it'll be time to call it an episode. Call it a night. Everything's still looking pretty good on durability front. My bags aren't too full. All right. I think maybe we just follow the same pattern again, Ooh, elixir. This will be, or not elixir. Gosh, it's getting tired. I'm getting tired. Can you tell? Streamer brain setting in hard. Brazier. This will be easy. Should be able to complete those as I'm running around. Heck, I might even just try to loot. Oh, wow. Getting laggy. Might just try to loot those things as I'm running around. Hang on here. Let me go and shut something down. Hopefully we can free up some resources. Help this lag situation a little bit. We'll see. All right. Well, yeah. Spiral to the left. Looking for Omega rooms. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Thanks for stopping by, Vinny. Have a good night. I hope you come back and catch me again in another stream. My streams are very random. I just stream whenever I feel like I have the time and can do it. I know that's not necessarily a good thing, but it is what it is. More traps, richer ores. Why not? We don't need to care too much about the brazier, I think. Although if I find like a dungeon hunter, I would absolutely take that and then go hunting for dungeons. I found a good gilded dungeon. Oh my gosh, yeah, 5 a.m. does come quick and for sure. Okay, that's a neat POI. It's a lot like the Cove. That's what it felt like. I'm going to do it. Why not? You guys just get melted. Get wrecked. Ah, trap again. All right. I came down here because I saw a gilded chest, and there was only the one gilded chest down here? Really? Or could it be inside there? No. Really, there was just the one gilded chest. Well, and I forgot my turn again. I'm doing a bad job of going in spirals. Anyway, yeah, I don't have to get up at 5 a.m., but I do got to get up at, well, early enough. Actually, I got to get up earlier than usual. We've got a couple important things to do in the morning I've got the day off, and so I'm working on doing those. Is this the diamond cave? This is the diamond cave. I got plenty of diamonds. So yeah, 7:30 is my normal. Gonna have to get up even earlier tomorrow though, so. But it also depends on time zones, of course. Richer ores. Why not? Oh. Why, thank you. I will. Where's the rest of them? There you are. That apparently is it. They're up there. Come on. Let's get this over with. You know, I feel like Captain America in the elevator. It's like, yep, come on. I'm just waiting for you. We gonna do this? All right. Yeah, moving on. Hey, it's an Omega room! Woohoo! Blacksmith Castle. I do like this one. Woohoo! Is there one up there? There is. You didn't call this one either, Clem, but it's here, so thank you. I'll give you the credit for it. You didn't, like, say it out loud, but you called it, right? That's how it works. Yep, one more day. I love working remote, honestly. I am also remote most, like 99% of the time. And I don't want to go back ever. It's so much. It's just so nice. Ah, well, I did do more traps twice, I think, so there we go. Yeah, I feel sorry for everybody else, honestly. I know I'm very fortunate, and I am very grateful that I have the situation that I have. I don't understand the whole push to get everybody back in the office, you know? To me, that makes no sense at all. If you're effective, if you can get the work done while being remote, why not? Your employees are going to be happier, you know? And that's valuable for a business too. I don't think the collaboration that you get from being in the office is all that much, you know? I mean, there's some, sure. There's some. But it doesn't seem to be, like, extremely valuable, in my opinion. Yeah. We have one, like, a 1 hour meeting once a week that is everybody just hops on a meeting and we just chat. We talk about what's coming up this weekend for everybody. Some people will ask questions about how to fix this or that in their house, and you know some of the younger people anyway. And yeah, we just sit and chat for a half hour or hour. We started doing that when everybody was sent home for COVID, and we've kept it up. I like it. It helps to keep everybody together and connected. Okay, I think I've got everything. I really wish that there was like some secret down there underneath the glass, but there's not. More wooden chests. Wait, where? Oh, there's... No, I thought I saw a thing over here, but nope. Nothing spawned. Okay. Free chests. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm not seeing my brazier, but oh well. We got lots of rooms to run. Oh, hi, Koba. Thanks for joining. We are searching for Omega rooms, just grinding in the vaults, as one does, and missing their jumps. But yeah, we're just running around in a spiral looking for Omega rooms. Omega rooms are much more fun to do than regular vaults, and we just finished up finding a blacksmith room. So, and it's a brazier vault. So I'm grabbing braziers as I run around and POIs if they're handy and convenient. This is Java edition. This is running the Vault Hunters mod pack, which requires Java. Cannot even be done with Bedrock. So in this mod pack, I'm assuming you don't know anything about it, so tell me if I'm wrong. In this mod pack, you basically go into, this is a pocket dimension. It's another dimension, like going to the end of the Nether, that they create temporarily. You've got all of these rooms that are randomly generated or procedurally generated, and the rooms have, well, they have points of interest in them with chests and stuff. So you have to go into these vaults in order to collect resources. Yeah, this mod pack is spearheaded by Iscal85, and there's a good development team, a lot of people working on it. But you can see on this map in the upper corner. Whoops, I'm going the other way. Oh gosh, I'm not even going in a spiral anymore. I get to talking and running, and I lose track of what I'm doing here. Streamer brain. Anyway, wait a minute, where am I? I went way off track. So it is an RPG light RPG not role play. What is the right way? It's an RPG, not roguelite. Roguelike. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I've completely lost track, and I don't have. I should be going this way. I should be going this way. I don't have the ability to make the map bigger. I don't know why, but it's so cool to watch when you're bored. Cool. So have you seen other Vault Hunters playthroughs? I got the impression that you didn't know what it was, but I could be wrong. Hang on, I'm getting dry. Got a drink. Okay, you don't think so. Okay. So yeah, there's all of these rooms. They're procedurally generated. You've got all kinds of crazy armor looking pieces. It's more way beyond. You've got all kinds of stats and abilities, and you can unlock certain mods that you. Yeah, so there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it, but it is a pretty hefty mod pack. It requires a pretty extensive, not extensive, but a pretty powerful, pretty beefy machine. And Yeah, only on Java. Smells like juice. Iced tea, honestly. So every time I click one of those braziers, it says I'm looting them. I lose a minute off my vault timer. You start out with 25 minutes on your timer here to come in here, collect everything that you might want to collect, and successfully get out. You have an objective, and there are several of those, and they give you some different things to do each time you go into a vault as well. And but yeah, if you run out of time, you die. You lose everything. And so this is, whoops, this is an example of a POI, point of interest, and they've got some treasure chests that we get. Yep. I mean, you can get your stuff back. You've got to actually buy it. You've got to spend some vault gold. This is a really amazing room. Too bad there's nothing I want here because it's a challenge room, not an Omega room. An Omega room is just free loot. There are no mobs in it. In a challenge room, you've got mobs that you have to defeat in order to get the stuff that is in there, right? So, and here's my ability, this machine gun ability. It's pretty fun. It's not what it's called, but it's pretty fun. There we go. And yeah, so I'm looking for Omega rooms. I'm looking for the freebies. But there's all these POIs, they just kind of work in. And they have different looks to them, different feels. That was a trap. Boom. All right, nice. Okay, we're down to 9 minutes. Always got to keep an eye on it. Oh, I thought we had another Omega room. Nope. Just a regular old POI. I did some weird movement, I guess. Not following a spiral pattern very well. Let's see. Let's go this way. And double check these guys. There's a lot of RNG to it. You know. Oh, got some company. There you are. There you are. So as you go along, you know, you get experience from killing the mobs, from looting the chests. My vault experience is above the yellow bar to the right of on the hotbar. So I'm just at level 50, almost level 51. And everything gets harder, of course, as you level up as well. Oh, lag. It's getting to me. Because we're spending so much time looking for Omega rooms, we're not getting a lot of experience. We're not going to be, you know, because we're not looting a lot. We're not getting a lot of experience, so. But that's okay. That's okay. We're just here to hang out and have some fun. So these rooms follow a theme. That's why they all have the same kind of color palette to them. But they are different generation. Each room, I mean, there's something like 50 different rooms that can be generated. And there's different POIs within each room that can be generated. We're down to 6 minutes because I looted. So I've got to keep an eye on where my out is, where the exit is. I think we're in a mine room. I think I might just spend a little bit of time looting stuff here. A lot of spiders. So one of the special treasures that you can get are these vault gems. You need them to craft everything. They've changed all of the crafting recipes to use them. I won't say all, but a lot of the crafting recipes have been changed to need these ores. Really? Freebie again? Nothing spawned? That seems weird. Nice. Alright, let's clear this guy out. I'm standing on a track. Okay. I'm not even sure I remember what my bounty is. I don't know that we've been doing anything to work toward the bounty. I've just been so focused on looking for Omega rooms. Of course, all the way over there. Okay. Anything? Nothing. Okay. Knowledge dust? Yeah, you always looking for knowledge dust for sure. 330 left. I think I might just loot this and go. Oh, bomb ignite. All right. We're not that far away from the way out. Oh, I'm coming up. I'm right on the side of it. And it's our Omega room. I always like to see these, even if I see it for the second time. Oh, vault diamonds. You're right. It was vault diamonds. I was supposed to collect like 12 vault diamonds, and I haven't done that. I think actually I cleared this, maybe. No. Target dummy shaking there in the wind. Oh well. Oh well. Minute and a half. Plenty of time. Not going to get the objective or the bounty, and that's fine. There is a key to show. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought I'd lost my pick-a-ring. There is a key to show your vault objective, your bounties, and I haven't really figured it out. I need to do that. Look at that. 3 of these raw diamond rooms in this vault. Otherwise, not much. Well, beside the one blacksmith. That is a factory room, and these are, it says a raw room. So that's the diamonds, like vanilla diamonds. 3 rooms full of that. I didn't see a lab. We didn't go through a lab. I think that challenge room starts at level 50 though, so we could have. Anyway, another completion crate, level 51. I need to open all of these completion crates, but I'll save that for a video. I try to do that on the video. The real question is, oh, hotkey is tab. I thought you said lab. Lab. I think it was. I think I've remapped it. Anyway, the real question is, from that blacksmith room, how much did I get? Well, I got a good bit of vault armor. I did not get any rares or omegas or epics though, which is somewhat disappointing. I would have hoped and thought that we'd get something a little better. Well, we did get a new transmog. Let's see. How do we do that? There is a... There we go. Got a rare axe, a rare magnet, and another rare magnet. And, oh no, those are, oh, Omega. Omega magnet. Any livings? No, yes, living boots. They're scrappy, but they're living boots with almost as much ability power as I've got right now. My Omega boots are going to be hard to beat, though. If you could find living and rare or whatever, they're usually worth going for. But I always keep living now at this point, just because. 21 damage for an axe, that's pretty pathetic. 15 damage for a sword, that's pretty pathetic. I don't really use axes anyway, so they always just get scrapped. So let's see. Don't care about that. Let's put that back up here. A lot of foci. Let's see, where was that Omega? No, that wasn't an Omega magnet. That was my own magnet that was Omega. I was getting all confused and confused. Well, yeah, I really don't see anything that's great. Those boots are better ability power. For an AP build, that's good, but still, it's going to be hard-pressed to give up all the rest of the stuff that you get from an Omega. And otherwise, the ability power rankings on most of this armor isn't very good. Well, let me scrap this stuff because I know I can do that. And I think it's been a successful night. 3 Omega rooms and that Nether themed room where I got a bunch of Pog gems. I think I got 15 Pogs worth of unique gems from that Nether themed room. So that was feeling pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. But I will say thank you to everybody that stopped by today to catch the stream. I'm really glad and grateful that I'm not streaming to the void. I'm starting to become more comfortable streaming, and it feels good when I'm not alone. So thank you. I appreciate it. So, everybody that's got to go to work tomorrow, I hope you have a great Friday. Don't work too hard. Or try not to work at all if you can help it. Right? So there we go. Thanks again. Good night, everybody. Bye. Oh, I got to say it. And until next time, remember, be excellent to each other. There we go. I'm out.